If you've seen the short I made a few days ago, you may know already that I cracked the screen on my MacBook Pro. I basically tugged the cord by mistake with my foot of Studio Light. Excuse me, my iPad's screen reversed, and I thought something was falling or something. My Studio Light, I just tugged the cord with my foot by mistake. I was trying to pass over it. It fell on my Mac. I thought things were fine. I didn't really notice any problems at the time. Then I sat down with it. I was trying to do something, and I saw something that looked like hair at the top or something. So I tried to like wipe it away with my thumb, and then I noticed, oh, that's not hair, it's a fracture. So I had like hairline fractures on my screen, a bunch like next to each other, and then like very close to each other, and then a bit to the side, a few more. So I took it into Apple to get it fixed, and while like basically at some point I realized also that there's a problem I should probably mention, because it's been I've been noticing it, and that's not normal. When I connect the MagSafe charger to charge the iPad, it doesn't always illuminate the little charging light, the one that's orange then turns green when your Mac's fully charged. It doesn't always turn turn on, and then you don't hear the chime, and it's not charging, and then you have to disconnect it and connect it again, and disconnect it and maybe turn it upside, like the other way around, and connect it again until it charges. It like clicks and charges. It physically clicks, but until it actually connects and does the charging. So I mentioned that as well. The the Apple rep who I was working with in the store, he wiggled the cable a bit. He tested my cable, and then he deduced that it wasn't the cable. He grabbed his own cable and he realized the problem still existed. So he said, so this may be a MagSafe board that needs changing, or maybe something more complex. And either way, it's going to be covered by AppleCare. Good thing you have AppleCare. The total cost of the repairs was a bit over $900, maybe $947-ish. So basically, it's a bit under $1,000. And because I've got AppleCare, I pay $99 plus tax. So that's amazing. Verbally, as I also mentioned in my short, he did say if something's really bad inside, your deductible may be up to $299. But that's not what I signed for. I signed for $99 plus tax, and that's still the information I'm given up until today, and I'll explain why I said that. So that was good. I probably gave it to them on a Saturday. He said we're gonna overnight ship it on Monday. You'll get it maybe, he may have said Wednesday, which is today. Today's Wednesday. Maybe he said Wednesday or Thursday, but anyway, not too bad. Given that he needs to ship it out to the repair center. Good. Today is Wednesday. I happen to be off work today. I get a call from a close by area code number, because I did ask the Apple rep, will you guys text me? He said, no, we call, we email, but we don't text. Good, okay. Which is good to know as well for all the scams and nonsense that's been happening at any given point in time. I get a call from an Apple rep saying, hey, we got your Mac back, the screen's fixed, it's ready to go, you can pick it up anytime you want, and your deductible is $99, which is amazing. And that's honestly, it's just always going to be a humongous sell for AppleCare, and I still would really recommend it personally. I really think it's a good idea. You do what you want to do personally, but I think it's a really great idea. Like, if you're gonna buy an expensive Apple device, and you may argue any Apple device is pricey, but whatever you want. At least if you're gonna buy an expensive one, in the Apple term of expensive, at least, I think AppleCare is a great idea for me, and it makes sense to me. So I tell her, okay, so how about the MagSafe charging thing? So it kind of like, it seemed like it caught her off guard for a bit, and she gave me a bit of, let me check, or let me do something, test or check or something. I'll be back with you. And like, I was like, can you hold or something? I was like, yeah, I can hold. Okay, I held. She was gone for maybe, I don't know, 5-6 minutes, which is fine. It's whatever. She comes back and she's like, so we tested it again, and it's still not working all the time. It didn't work a few times. So the other rep who originally helped me, and they're both great people. Like, I'm not blaming the employees, they were great people. The people who helped me in the Apple Store, professional, calm, helpful, proactive. They don't wait for you to ask them, so what are you gonna do? They tell you what the problem is, and they offer the solution, which is how it should be. I think offering the solution and then explaining that there is a problem is also a nice order of delivering the message, but that's whatever. She's like, so what we did was, yeah, we tested it, it's not working all the time. So the other rep, she said his name, has already placed an order for a MagSafe board that should fix things. You can pick it up if you want. And I was like, so how long is this gonna take? She's like, it can take up to 5 days or 3 to 5 days, something like that. And after we get it, we'll replace it, and then you can pick it up. If you want to pick it up now, if you need your laptop, you can. And then you can just bring it back. We'll hold the part for you, and you can bring it back to us, and we can get it fixed then. Or if you want, you could just leave it here if you don't need it, and you can pick it up when the fix is done. I thought to myself, like, I'm surviving without it, I'm fine. Like, I'm getting by with my phone, with my Apple, with my iPad, my super old iPad Pro. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'll just leave it with you for now. But if anything changes, can I stop by and pick it up? She's like, yeah. And she said something like, I'll make a note or something that you may want to pick it up or blah, blah, blah. Now, when, I can't recall exactly, but she might have said if you drop it off again, it's going to be like you can drop it off again for a work order or something to get the MagSafe board replaced. After I hung up, it clicked in my mind that, good thing I didn't pick it up, because what if I take it now? And I told her, like, your emails that you sent me just say that the stuff's ready to pick up, but there's nothing written down in your email saying that the fix isn't complete. Is there something that documents that in your system? She said, yes, I have a note on my system. We're waiting on the MagSafe board. It needs to be replaced, etc. And like, we're good. This is documented in their system. I didn't receive any email saying that hasn't been done yet, but it's documented in her system, and I didn't pick it up. I'm gonna get my fixes, God willing, to get that taken care of. But after I hung up, I was thinking to myself, what happens if I had picked it up? If I go back to drop it off again, even though they haven't completed what they said they would complete, will they say it's another $99 deductible? I have a feeling that is possible, and then you'd have to debate it and argue for a bit and see what they do. Anyway, that's been my experience. I want the stuff to get fixed, obviously. I mean, that's why you buy AppleCare, and I'll come out a winner if you look at this. And in like the AppleCare, I can't remember how much it was. What was it like? What's it gonna be? $500, 500ish, plus 99 plus tax. So what? 600 something. For repairs, it cost a bit under $1,000, 900 something. Yeah, I come out a winner in this case. Of course, I would be a real winner if I hadn't cracked it, and if the MagSafe board hadn't become faulty, if that really is the problem. But it's technology, things break, what are you gonna do? It's just notable, like the employees at the Apple Store were great. The fact that it didn't get repaired at the repair center fully when there was a note saying that was an issue, maybe that wasn't the primary drop down list reason, but it was documented in the Apple rep's notes that this is a problem, this is a problem, this is the work we need to get done. And it seems like they didn't do it, because it's like, we tested it and it doesn't work all the time, the MagSafe charging. So it kind of implies that it wasn't fixed when it was, I don't think it was fixed and broke, right? So if it wasn't fixed, it looks like they missed it. Why did they miss it? I don't know, I can't blame them, okay? If you work in anything that's customer facing, you know that we're human, we're all human. People miss things for different reasons. Maybe they're short-staffed, maybe it was the end of the day. It's just human error, we're people. We miss stuff, right? It's not a big deal. It's causing me a delay, another maybe 5 or longer day delay. I can survive without it. If someone really needed it, it would be a hassle, is what I'd say. Things I miss for different reasons. However, hopefully this will get fixed eventually and resolved, and that's been my experience, I wonder if they're just being rushed to pump stuff out for a metric, or if they're just short-staffed, or if it's just human error, which is, it's not a big deal at the end of the day. But that's my experience. Do I still think AppleCare is a great idea? Absolutely. But the experience should have been smoother. I would have expected it to be smoother. So yeah, I'll probably keep you updated when I finally get it, and we'll see how things go from here. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe. My short-term goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers, and of course to grow from there. So please subscribe, please like the video, please comment down below. If you have anything to share, anything to say, just put it down in the comments. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.